Hey y'all, I'm Paula Deen. And you know, it may be getting chilly outside, but my kitchen is as warm as ever. Today I'm cooking a heartwarming holiday meal, and then I'm gonna be paying a special visit to some of my friends at the Bethesda Home for Boys. But before I can get started in the kitchen, Michael and I have gotta go shopping for a very special holiday surprise. Then it's back in the kitchen where I'm gonna start on my Christmas dinner. And the first thing I'm gonna be making is a sweet and savory sugar and nut glazed brie. And then for the main course, I'm fixing pork tenderloin with root vegetables. And for dessert, I'm making white chocolate cherry chunkies. And these cookies are gonna warm you from the inside out. So y'all gather your family around the fire and get ready to be filled with love and holiday cheer. For more than one reason, this is a very special Christmas. This is the first Christmas that Michael and I will have spent together as man and wife. Our marriage took place at a very special place in Savannah, Bethesda's Home for Boys, and it's the oldest working orphanage in America. So Michael and I are gonna give back today. But before we do that, Michael and I have to have a little fun because we've got to get into character before we can go visit these boys on Christmas Day. So you'll want to come along. We're gonna have lots of laughs.
Oh, I just love this fella.
Do you?
Yeah, this is fun.
Where in the world are we gonna find the Christmas stuff? Oh, here's the Santa stuff. Here it is, here it is. Well, why don't we just, you can try on your jacket out here. You don't have to go in the dressing room for that. I don't know what size this is, Michael.
I think I need the fat suit.
I don't think you're gonna need the padding, Paw Paw. And I love it with the shorts.
Perfect.
You know what?
What?
Do you know how bad I hate to go to a dressing room? It fits perfect, doesn't it?
Perfect.
You are so damn pretty. Do you know what I want for Christmas?
No.
Cataract. I think we got everything we need. So I got to get on to the house and start cooking. Wasn't that fun?
Oh, big time.
It's my favorite time of year, and I can't wait for the kids to see what we've got cooked up for them. And the first thing that I want to start with is a sugar and nut glazed brie. Now, I've got some macadamia nuts, and I've got some brown sugar, and I've got some brandy. Now, this is a very quick and easy dish, but there's only one catch. You do need to mix this up and let it sit anywhere from 24 hours up to a week. So you'd want to cover it and let those flavors marry together. You want that brandy to soak all the way through those macadamia nuts, so they'll be really, really good. So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator, and I already have some that's been sitting for 48 hours in here, and I've got my brie, and you can see it's hardened up some. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our wheel of brie, and you know these come in different sizes. They come in like 3 sizes. This is the small size. We're just gonna put our brie into an oven-proof dish because we're gonna put this in a 500-degree oven for about 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, we got that in the oven, and I want to show y'all the cutest little thing I found yesterday. I was out junking. I just love to go into antique shops, and I have not tried it because I just got it washed, so we'll see if it works. Some of the old products are really wonderful. I love it! I knew it was gonna work. Look at that. I love it, I love it. Look at all the lemon juice. All right, I've got some apples and some pears sitting in the fridge just waiting to soak up this fresh lemon juice. Because fruit is so good with brie. All right. Just gonna pour that over it. and give that a toss, because these particular fruits will turn brown on you real quick. And while it really doesn't affect the taste, nobody likes to eat brown fruit. Our brie should be about ready. Let's check our brie. All right. This is good. It's gotten warm in the center, but it hadn't started oozing out of its casing. So that's just the way we want it, because it's got to go back in the oven for another 2 to 3 minutes. So all we're gonna do is put our sugar nut glaze right on top of it. All right, now we're gonna run this back in the oven. Y'all be careful, because your pan is gonna be so hot after being in a 500-degree oven. I can't believe it's already Christmas time again. All right, we've got that in the oven. That won't take but a couple of minutes. And I'm gonna just move my adorable little machine out of the way. I'm thrilled with that. So this little dish right here is just the beginning of the day for us. It's just an appetizer to get us going, because I'm gonna be cooking a wonderful pork tenderloin later. But my family can't come into the kitchen without something to snack on. And we did that in 8 minutes. So that's not bad. And I'm gonna put my fruit on my plate. And I like to kind of reverse my colors. It's ready for them to come in and gobble it up. And I wanna try a little bit before they all come in here and devour it. It's nice and soft inside, but still in the casing. I love a macadamia nut, so I can't wait to taste this. It's wonderful. When we come back, we're going to start on the star of our show, pork tenderloin, with the absolutely to die for roasted root vegetables. This is only the beginning, y'all. And what a sweet beginning.
I so hope y'all are enjoying the show. And if you do, be sure to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And we'll be right back after the break.
All right, I'm ready to start the marinade on our entree for our Christmas meal, a wonderful pork tenderloin. Did you know that this has the same amount of fat in it as a skinless chicken breast? Now I'm gonna put our pork tenderloin into our bag. I'm gonna need to wash my hands for a second. Don't wanna cross-contaminate. Certainly don't wanna make anybody sick on Christmas. That would be terrible. This marinade is very quick and easy. And I'm gonna start with soy sauce. It's gonna make our meat so juicy and tender. A couple of tablespoons of honey, tablespoon of brown sugar, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and I've got a couple of cloves of crushed garlic. And then I'm gonna add just a couple of tablespoons of just a red drinking wine. All right, and I'm gonna stir that up. I love the soy sauce and the honey together. It's gonna give our meat a little bit of a sweet taste. But then the ginger and the garlics are gonna give it a totally another taste. Now we need about a teaspoon of this. Okay, I think we've got about a teaspoon of ginger. I have just come to love ginger. It's a wonderful flavor and it's kind of hot. And now we're gonna add just a couple of green onion tops to give it a little oniony flavor. And you can just snip them up, it doesn't matter what size, just snip them with your scissors. All right, so we're just gonna pour that over our pork. And these bags just make a great marinating container for you. to make sure that all of your meat's marinated. In fact, I already have some that has been in the refrigerator now for 24 hours. So it's ready to go into our first cooking. And you can see how it's just soaked up all those fabulous ingredients. So you can see how the soy sauce has darkened it. We're gonna put it in the oven so you can see how easy and quickly you can pull this meal together. And we're gonna cook it on 350 for about probably 45 minutes. All right, I just gotta give my hands a quick wash. I'm gonna put us together a pan of vegetables to go along with our pork tenderloin. Now, I've got my turnips, my parsnips, and my carrots already diced up. This is a nice roasting size. And we're gonna add about a heaping cup of the frozen rutabaga. If this works, I cannot tell you how easy this is gonna make this job for me, because rutabagas are so hard to peel and cut. Now I'm gonna toss these in a little bit of olive oil. And I'm gonna throw in some house seasoning, which is our salt, our pepper, and our garlic powder. And I'm just gonna toss them around in that seasoning. All right. I'm gonna put these on a cookie sheet now. And I'm gonna put these in a 350-degree oven. And I like to roast my vegetables in more of a long, shallow pan. And aren't those beautiful? And they'll be delicious with that pork tenderloin. So I'm gonna roast them until they're tender, but I'll check these after about 25 minutes. All right, we've got those in the oven, and the beauty of this meal is both of those dishes are gonna cook in almost the same amount of time. So I've gotta take a quick break, but when we come back, we're gonna taste that succulent pork and those wonderful roasted root vegetables, and I'm gonna show you one of Michael's favorite cookies, if I can say it. A white chocolate cherry chunky.
I hope y'all are enjoying the show, and I want to hear from you. Tell me what recipes or videos you'd like to see me make by just leaving a short comment below. Now, let's get back to the show, y'all.
All right, it's time for me to check our roast. And I'm gonna get down here and I'm gonna probe it just to make sure. Gotten up there to 145, that's just what I wanted, because I'm gonna let this rest and it will continue to cook a little bit on its own. I just adore the vegetables. All right, I'm gonna plate this up. And I think I'm gonna cut one piece diagonally. Looks perfectly wonderful. Let me get my plate up here close to me, because I think I'm gonna plate him just like that. I think I'm gonna put the vegetables just around him. It's an incredible flavor. I could eat a whole great big bucket of just the vegetables. I've got one more thing to put together real quickly, and that's Michael's white chocolate cherry Chunkies. We're gonna start by creaming 1 stick of butter with 1 cup of packed brown sugar, and that's a light brown sugar, and a cup of granulated sugar. Now we're just gonna let this down and we're gonna cream that, and that won't take long. And we're gonna have cookies in the oven before you can say Jack Sprat. Now I'm gonna add 2 eggs, 1 at the time. All right, now I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of vanilla to our batter. And while that's beaten, we've got an all-purpose flour, and I've got a half a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of baking soda. And then our batter will be ready for us to add it to that. All right, so we're gonna stick a couple of tablespoons of milk in. And now we're gonna add our flour. And like I said, this is gonna be a real stiff batter. So I'm gonna do it just a little bit at the time. I don't wanna shock that batter by dumping the whole bowl of flour into it. You can hear the mixer starting to labor now because we've gotten all of our flour in there and it is stiff. Okay, I'm gonna add white chocolate and macadamia nuts and candied cherries. So you could really mix this up and come up with 2 or 3 different kinds of cookies for this one batter. All right, and you can see how stiff it is. I'm gonna mix it around a little bit with the spatula, and now I'm going in for the kill. I'm gonna do it with my fingers. And this is a job the children will love to help you with. I'm gonna put these on my greased cookie sheet and I'm gonna do rounded tablespoons of batter. And I mean, I'm really gonna round them up because no chintzy cookies at our house. We want nice, fat cookies. The most important thing is that you want all your cookies the same size because you want them to cook uniformly and all take the same amount of time. All right, now we're gonna put these in our preheated 375-degree oven, and I can't hardly wait to taste one. We're gonna let them bake for about 12 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be traying up some more trays so I can get them in and out of the oven quickly. All right, in with that pan and out with the other pan. Now that's been 12 minutes. I wanna get these off that cookie sheet because like I said, if you don't get them off pretty quickly, they can sometimes stick on you. Now I wanna give you one more hint about cookie baking. You never wanna put your cookie dough on a hot cookie sheet. So you'll want 2 or 3 sheets so you can always start off with a cold sheet in the oven. I think they're cool enough for me to have a little bite. Wonderful. Well, I've got to run for a second, but y'all stick around because I'm going to tell you how to make your baking easier for the Christmas holidays, so y'all don't go anywhere.
I so hope y'all are enjoying the show. And if you do, be sure to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And we'll be right back after the break.
I want to help make your Christmas baking just a little easier for you. Now, I've found that I like to take a couple of hours out of a slow November day and make different cookie doughs. And it makes it so much easier. So I'm just going to roll this cookie dough out just a little bit. And then I'm just going to roll this in the parchment paper. And then give the ends a twist. And then I'm going to put these into a resealable, freezer-safe plastic bag. And when I need them, I'm just going to pull them out and slice them off and bake. It'll save you so much time. All right, I've got a wonderful basket here filled with everything that it takes to make this wonderful sugar nut glazed brie. I'm going to take this to a friend's house, and this is going to be my gift to her. And then for our meal, I've got this wonderful marinated pork tenderloin with succulent roasted root vegetables. And for Michael, who's got that tremendous sweet tooth, I've got him some white chocolate cherry Chunkies. Michael and I are going back to a place that meant a lot to us on our special day. And I hope that this meal that I prepared for you will help put a smile on your face. And until next time, y'all, I want to send you love and best dishes and Merry Christmas from my kitchen to yours. Merry Christmas. I'm fixing to go change now, and you can't leave until you've seen what I'm changing into. I can't wait to meet the boys, can you, Mr. Claus?
Merry Christmas!
I've got a special gift for you here, David.
Oh, thank you.
Hopefully this check will help bring some of their Christmas wishes true.
Well, thank you, Paula. Thank you, Santa.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas to you.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.